Okay, a couple of these things are kind of hot off the presses. Another one is like been building for a couple of months and now we're gonna see the fallout. I see, but like I don't know if it's gonna be a slow one or like everyone goes kaboom. I don't know. Okay. So apparently, if you've been keeping track of who's been on and off screen a lot, okay. So Liam Scott Clifton has been off screen for a while. The last time we saw him was when he accepted Luna as his sister, right? So that was the last time we saw him. That was a while ago. And that was only for a moment. It wasn't like he was in the whole episode. So yeah. So then you start thinking about it and you're like, okay, well, what are they going to do with the character? Are they done with the character or is there a twist coming up that we're not aware of yet? Or, what's going on here? Because I really don't think Scott Clifton is going to be out the door because he's been with us over for at least 10 years. So, yeah. But then again, the reason why I'm up in the air about it is because sometimes actors have projects in the works and stuff that I'm not always aware of. So, for all I know, Scott Clifton could be working on something else or have something else that's kind of in production but it hasn't been done yet. So that's where he's been. I don't know. But um this is kind of a gossip thing, so I was kind of I don't know, on the fence of whether or not to talk about it, but seeing as how everything is going, it kind of makes sense. Okay, now, for all the regular people here, this is not going to be a stretch. For anybody new, I'm going to have to do a little history lesson here for you, but it's going to be short. Okay? Steffi and Liam were in love with each other a long time ago. They were married and the whole thing, and it didn't work out. And she moved on to Finn, right? Okay, but way back, remember when they were in Italy and Steffi and Liam kissed Steffi 3 times, and Steffi joined in on the kisses too. Here's the problem: Finn, her husband, has no clue, none, none whatsoever. And when they all came back, she didn't say a word about it. So, of course, he's going along, you know, thinking his marriage is good and everything else. And, yeah, little does he know that his perfect wife, perfect, is holding the secret that's like a bomb. Okay? Let me just say that Liam and Finn are not exactly fans of each other. Okay? And it's not because of just Steffi. It's because now Finn is kind of raising his kid too, and Liam is not too happy about that. You know what I mean? And remember what happened with Beth and the beach? Yeah, Liam let Finn have it. Remember after that? So yeah, they're not fans of each other. So if Finn found out what happened with Liam and Steffi, he would not be a happy camper. So I think it's going to come to a conclusion here, but I don't know when. Oh, and also, here's the twist. Apparently, Liam is going to have a fling of some sort. Now, with who? I don't know. And I don't know how it's going to fit into the matrix of everything. I don't know. But I'm just putting it out there. And let's be honest. I mean, Scott Clifton, Liam is due for a heavy storyline. So, yes. And also, if you want my honest opinion, he's up for some comeuppance for everything he's ever done in his life and how he's been wishy-washy with people all the time. So, yeah. you know what they say about karma. So, uh, yeah, I think. Oh, and then so today, um, this is also another reason why I think the relationship, at least between Steffi and Finn, is going to be on the split, just because Stephanie and Finn are doing something I hate, and that's trying to say the relationship is great when maybe it's not behind the scenes, and they're trying to sell it too hard. Yeah, that's what I believe. And then also, we got the Hope piece of Hope is now gonna, I don't know, she's already been fantasizing about Finn. So for me, it wouldn't be a leap if she actually does something about those feelings. And what if Finn returns the gesture, if you will? So just putting it out there. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and then Brooke today said, "Well, honey, I know you don't want to be like me, and you think that if acting on your crush or whatever for Finn would make you that way, but it's okay." So her mother knows, but her mother always knew. It's the mother's intuition or whatever. So yeah, but I see all those things coming to a conclusion. And wouldn't it be great if it started at the end of July sweeps or something? And also, I don't see the Paris and Thomas thing going because I don't know. I just think everything's coming a little too easy for them. That there's got to be some backlash or something. And not necessarily backlash. It's just like the stuff and how everybody really feels might come out because yeah, now everybody's looking supportive of it, and maybe they are, but you ever you ever heard like you have to fight for what you want? They don't have to fight that hard. So oh oh, I almost forgot this. Okay, so um, and this kind of pisses me off too, writers. By the way, all right. So why do you let Thomas proposed to Hope again, and he says, "Well, I knew you were going to say no, so that's why I had to move on with Paris." Okay, fine. I understand that to a point, but you gotta like hurt her and then kick her when she's down. Thomas, I was on your side. Come on, Matt Atkinson. Honey, come on. This is no. Don't do that. But and that has nothing to do with the coupling. Nothing. I'm just saying that if you're a guy, like a nice guy, you don't do that. I don't know. All right, so there are a couple of my predictions, and I did include some stuff that happened today. So we're just gonna have to see if my predictions are right. But it might take a couple months, because if it's July sweeps, I don't know if it ends in like October or September or whatever, but you got to give some time for the you know, things to happen. So we'll have to see. All right, bye everybody.